Okay, so Tafresh Summit tests. Number Resh Kaf Bet at the bottom. Remember that we said that I've been thinking about this, and and the people, those amongst us who are not religious, are just really cut off from Torah. It's really a case of being Elam. So he said, you say at the beginning, he says, Amekuvanam Shemin Shlosha Osios Elam, that what we're doing over here is from the three letters which made the word Elam, Ya'az Hashem Elokim Shalom. So we're making a complete moach out of it. It's a moach of katdis, which I keep saying, trying to understand the difference. So he said, so I'm a little confused of whether I should be reading the top or the bottom. I was going to read them both then. The Nasa Shem Gadol. Vata Nasa Shem Gadol Shemin Osius Elam. Naasa, the name Elokim. And how does this then? We see this is an idea that we saw in the Rishash. By adding in the Yud, by concentrating, bring the concentrating of the concept of bringing the Yud K of Elokim in. Al Yedei Hosef Shnei Osius Yud K. So now we have the concept Shmei Rabbah. We're taking the Shem, which is Elam, and we're making it bigger. That's the Kavanah over here. He said of the Pirish, he says she is Gala Shemo Shel Zer Anpin B'Bechinis Mochim Shalom. We're showing that he now has Mochin. Now the language he uses, she is Gala Shemus HaMochim Shel Zer Anpin, and here now we see the revelation of the Mochin of Zer Anpin. V'yaseh Rabba B'Gadol, and they grow. Going on. Ki me'ela Rabbi Yehia Elokim. Now you have the word V'Hagdolah Hazu. Ki me'shalosh Osius Elam Na'aseh Shemus Elokim. That's what we had said before, and this is the Kavanah that you should have when you get to the word Shemay, that what you're doing is you're building this Elam into an Elokim. V'zecha V'Hagdolah Atzva Shen'aseh Min Elam Elokim Rabba B'Tev Shemay. So he said, Tevas Shemay, Mischalekes, it could be divided into Shnei Tevas, which are Shem, Yud, and K. Ki Shem Yak, that's that name, Ashecha B'Secha V'Shem Elokim, Yihya Rabbah, that's going to be the grower. Shemay, Sheramas, the Shnei Osius, Shem, Yud, K, Hem Shnei Osius, Ashecha B'Secha Shem Elokim. Ki Kishem Mischavrecha B'Secha Shem Elokim, and this is part of the whole idea of the Shem Elokim. Then he said, so as a result of that, now you begin to see its actual action, because when there's I'm thinking, you're saying that the concept of a moach is the energy that's within inside. This is the real starter energy. So of Yidei Yizgala v'Yizgala P'Ulasa v'Shorsha Kevin Shul Shorsha HaMochin. So this is the root. This is the beginning of the Mochin. Ad Atara Ramos b'Kaddish Hakavanot Hashemu Shel Levush HaMochin. So we've been talking about the Kavanah on the. Let me read the black part first. V'Hinech Ramazno. Halavushim. Now we really had a remiss to Lavushim Shehem Netzach Hod Yisod the Abba Ve'ima. That's what we wanted to read. Ad Ata Ramzel B'Kaddish HaKavanah Hashem B'Shech Lavush HaMochim Shehem Hanai the Abba Ve'ima. So we're talking about that's the Lavush and the Mochim are inside of it. Now this is true of whether we're talking about godless, obviously, or godless. It's the same thing. But Amdam HaMochim Atzman, so the Mochim themselves. He says, of the Elokim, which are the Mochim, I'll read the whole thing. As Shemos Shel Mochim the Kaddas Be'etzim, when you're talking about them, there are names of Elokim Shel Mochim the Kaddas Hem Shemos Elokim. Nir Mezuchu Berosha Tevos V'Sofa Tevos Shel Yizgada V'Yizgada Shemei Rabbah. Now, in reading this, I was not really able to find where I'm not saying it's not coming up. Yet the Sofi tables. Here he walks with with the Sofi. I wasn't able to find the Sofi table. Here he's talking with the Rosha tables. He says, "Shall arba tables elu of these 4 words. Shehem Yiskada v'Yiskada Shemei Rabbah. Take those 4 words. Take the first letter. Shehem Yosher. Makes the word Yosher. Now Yosher means straight. Something like that. He's going to a little work. I think he's going to work it a little bit. He says Shehem Yosher. Kodem Bevar Rav as a Roshi Table Shal Arba Tables Elu, which are Giskada v'Yiskada Shemei Rabbah. He said Roshi Tables Heim Osios Yosher. Okay, fine. So he said who's sod v'chasod shal Hakavanot is Kodesh Baruch Hu Yishpot es Amim b'Yosher, that he should judge his people, the people, in a straight way. Now, what does that mean? Look at Nitzker he says right this. What? Gevura Nikras Meisharim. Gevura this is why Levium makes such good chiropractors and doctors also. He said because they straighten things out. I'm always doing this. I'm sorry. It's about the different left side. So Gevura Nikras, which is the left side, and Nikras Meisharim. It's the thing that straightens everything out. The Lashon Yosher. That's a Lashon Yosher. Lashon Meisharim. He said Ramzim al Gevuras. That's what Gevuras do. Gevuras straighten things out. Also over there, on this passage, al pasuk Meisharim achavucha. Straight things, and that's why I show your love. There's a lot of love there. Al chamesh osis mansipach. Now the def over there, they explain that it refers to the 5 letters, which are the mansipach. The mansipach are what I think we're saying that they're sweetened in. So Gevuras Ramazim al chamesh osis mansipach. We understand that those 5 the double letters over there are mansipach. Shehem chamesh Gevuras. They actually are 5 Gevuras. Gevur hadaticha. These are 5 Gevuros going on. He said, because that's to let you know, we know this. But he's gone and he says he put a Yud K, a Yak, into the middle of the name Elam. You grow it into an actual Moch. So since they're Dinim and the Gevura, so there's also kasher there too. So that's where Gevur goes with Gevur. So therefore, these words, Yiskadal v'Yiskada Shemei Rabbah, he says the Rosh Tevos are Lashon Din, are Lashon Gevura. And that in fact what you're saying is that we're pulling all this thing together and we're making a Shemei Rabbah, like that. Gam heim nikroim yosher, so they're also called by the straightener or by the kind of straight. Lashon meisharim. Kevin shehem gam dinim begevura, because they're also dinim and gevura. V'zecha v'tam achas lam hamochen dekatnes merabaza b'tevis yosher. Why this too? So I mean, he introduced this idea of yosher. So the Rav did this. So he says yosher shehem lashon meisharim shehem din. So you understand that yosher, which is the beginning, it is telling you what's coming, is a straightening out process. V'yesh al zeh od tam nosef, and that is other an additional reason. Why the Mochin Dekatnes are called Yosher? V'chashlosha Mochin Dekatnes shechazer anpin mekabel shehem Chabad heim b'tzad ima heim b'tzad abba heim shisha elokim. Now we're going a little bit different direction here. We're up here on number Reish Mem Vav. We started over there, and so now we're going to go a little different direction. We have that idea of Yosher, which is a very good idea. So Zah is able to receive the Mochin Elokim, which are 3 different Elokim. Now we're talking Mochin Dekat. There's V'gam Mochin the Abba Shehem Shlosha Elokim B'yachad Heim Shisha Shemes Elokim. Now we have 6 times Elokim, and here's going to throw how this curveball is also a strike. V'chein b'gematria Yosher. So if you take 6 times Elokim, comes out to the Gematria 516, which is the same Gematria as the word Yosher. Shisha pa'amim Elokim and b'gematria mispe Yosher. They come out to be the same Gematria. Look, I told you this another place. When the Mochin come, I said we got 2 minutes. The godless, when the Mochin of godless come, and this is an answer to a question that we had, I think it was on the 3rd page, right after Shmei Rabbah. it said over there, so now he's receiving the Mochin the godless. They're going to leave. Look at going like for example, after Yugudavan, the Mochin leave. Then the Mochin leave from Zeranpin. Aina mistalkin the Gamri, they don't completely and totally leave. After she is talking the Mochin the God, but they're going to leave a Rishima, and that's a Rishima they're talking about in the Rishash in page 3. So he says, the godless, there's going to be some kind of Rishima left over. So now you have this Elokim, which we just built, is going to wind up bumping in, or whatever it is, to the Rishimo of the Mochin of godless that were there at one time, let's say in the Shaar davening or any of the davening. He says, I'm going to read the light print. Who mamtik as Elokim the Mochin the Kantas, Rak Mikshvar Nigma V'Shem Elokim Mala. You now already got a complete Elokim. You made Elaim Elokim, and now you're coming over. You're going to sweeten it b'chamisha osa with its 5 letters. Ak v'techidach be'ivor. When it's still gestation. Shanamochim heim Rak Besod Elaim Elokim. Then he's touching that onto to each other. V'chazach epedayim shnei osius yak the Elokim. Of his manshach of Mochin ain't a rock shemo shall elem ain rishimo shall Mochin the godless nikarim sham. You can't see that they're going to be there. V'lechein nim talking, so that nothing gets sweetened at that case. That's in the elam stage. Hegdil uvar b'techilas amiris akadish. V'higdilu kvar godless a rishon shu shall lev shalav shal shlav echad. Shal Zaman Hagdola. He said, "V'chemin shlosha osios ilaim na'as Hashem Elokim Shalom." Oz b'matzav hazeh. When you get to that stage, sheyesh dacha b'shem Elokim Shalom. He says, "Oz niker gam b'zer anpin," that there's something else there as Hashimbas Hamochim Shel Zaman Hagadlus. So he's going down a little bit more. V'Hashem b'shel Hamochim the Gadlus the zer anpin aim Shem b'shel Havayos. So then you're putting Havayos on the V'Hakashin. This Chavdracha b'Shem Havaya shall Hamochim the Gadlus. B'Shem Elokim shel Hamochim the Gadlus. What do you get? Put them together. What do you got? Hey, b'gematria k'misper kufyud base, which is the concept of Yabuk. This is the passageway through. Shezech Ramaz al Chibur Shem Havaya b'Yachid im Shem Elokim. I called it the passage through. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but it is a Chibur. It's a shul of these two Havaya Elokim. The Na'asim is a Ma'aver Yabuk. That makes the place to pass through, which is called a brook, a stream of Yabuk. Okay, that's it. Thank you for sitting with me. This is Baruch.